Hi there, I'm Amy Stack, and in this video, I'm going to go over how to save searches, create collections, and save neighborhoods on the Keller Williams consumer app. Go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see my phone. Okay, so I have just logged into the Keller Williams app as a consumer. You can see I have my map here with lots of different properties that are available. The first thing I want to show you is that there's a heart down at the bottom. I'm going to tap that. So as I like and save different things, listings, neighborhoods, a whole collection of properties, when I want to go back and refer to them, I'm just going to tap that little heart and it will show up with all of the different things I've created and indicated that I wanted to save. So we're going to show you how to get that information in there. I'm going to go back to our search. And the first thing I'm going to do is just click on a property here. And you can see I have a little empty heart in the corner. So if I'm a consumer and I'm looking at this, I go through, get all the information I want, and I decide that this is something I'm interested in, I can tap that heart, or when I have the listing pulled up, there's also a heart right here. So I can tap either of those. It's going to save. It's going to ask me where I would like to save it. So this is me creating a collection of specific properties. You can see I already have a few collections started here. And if there's another one I want to create, I can just hit add another. So I'm going to start one just so we can use that as an example, add another. And let's say this is, what you just name it, or the consumer would name it, whatever they feel is relevant to how they want to group these homes together. So today I'm just going to name it by the date. And today's the 10th. So I'm just going to name it that, and I can leave notes about this property too. And then hit save. So now you can see when I hit, I'm going to close out the listing here. When I hit my saved button at the bottom, that heart, it will pull up my collection that I've just, well, it will show all of my collections, but I can pull up that one I just saved and it will lead me right to that property. So here is the property collection I just created. You can see there's currently one listing and it was created by me, the consumer. The reason it says that is because agents, you also have the ability to create some saved searches and collections in Command. So we'll do another video on how to do that. And I'm going to go back to the search. And now you can also see that I have a property with a heart on it on my map, indicating that that's something I've already favorited. So if I want to add another one, then I can just tap the collection I want to add it to. I could leave more notes if I wanted to. Hit save. Let's say I also like this guy. I can just do the heart right from this screen. We'll get the same option. It's going to ask me which collection. Hit save. Again, I can add those notes if I want to. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you about the collections is when I go in there, I'll be able to see everything that I've added to it, including all of those notes. And we actually have the ability to share collections with other people. So if I wanted to share this with my husband or my parents or a friend, I could go ahead and do that. Even if you wanted to share it with, maybe you're friends with an inspector or something and you want to share it with them. All those three properties I just added are right here. You can see my notes are in the bottom of this first one that I added, Great Curb Appeal. And then I can also see them a couple different views up here. So I can see where they are on a map with just my favorited ones. Or if I hit those three dots, this is where I have the ability to edit that collection, add a collaborator, or totally delete it. So that add collaborator button is going to let you invite somebody else to view your collection. I'm not going to add somebody right now, but it's pretty straightforward. Just add their name and email, and they'll get an invitation to come check that out. So that's a quick overview of saving a specific properties into a collection. Another thing you can do is if you remember from past videos, we use some of these filters at the top here. So let's say I set up a filter. Okay, that's fine for sale. I want anything less than, I don't know, that seems like a good price range. And I definitely want to have a specific property type. I'm interested in homes and maybe townhomes and condos too. And I hit done, go to more, and I want at least 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. And you can see there's more options of filters in there you can program in there, and just hit done. So now I have a filter set up, and you can see that because these tabs are black and have and indicate the parameters that you've picked. So I can go ahead and hit this save button now. And it's going to show me some of the parameters I've set and give me the option to email myself notifications. And I currently don't have my push notifications on my phone. So this is giving me a reminder that if I want those, I should go to my settings and set that up. And I can change from weekly notifications and select from a few other options as well. So whatever is best for you. Obviously, if you're currently buying, maybe you want an instant notification. If you just want to know what's going on in your neighborhood, every couple of weeks or monthly, you can choose bi-weekly or monthly. So I'm just going to leave it on weekly for today and hit save. And I do have the opportunity up at the top to name that search. So I think this is kind of centered around Glen Ellen. And then I could name it the same thing as the filter, or if I was looking for somebody, same thing as collections, maybe I'm looking for a friend who I just want to get moved into the area. I could say, Glen Ellen, Jane Doe. Or I can say 2-bed, 1-bath search, or a price search, or I'm looking for an investment property and this is my investment list, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to get save once you have selected all of that. And again, once that's loaded, I can go ahead and hit my heart at the bottom. And the second section we have here is recent saved searches. And you can see here's the one I've just saved. So now when I want those same parameters set up, I can just tap that save search and all of those filters are already set in place. So I don't have to go adjust my slider, click all my options again. It's just saved right in place for me. The third thing I want to show you is when I click on a property. If you remember from our previous videos, as we scroll down, we get some neighborhood information. So here's Southeast Westmont. Let's say I really like that area, so I can hit explore if I like everything in this neighborhood and I want to kind of follow what's going on in there. Once I open the neighborhood, up in the top right, I have an option here to hit a little plus sign. And that's actually going to save that neighborhood into my saved hearted area. So I'm just going to close this neighborhood now. And you can see again at the bottom, I've got my heart. So I'm going to click on saved. And the last option we have in this save section is recent neighborhoods. So there's my Southeast Westmont. And I can slide left and right on all of these to see my other collections, searches, and neighborhoods. And that is how clients can use the app to save different filters, specific properties, or neighborhoods that they want to follow. Of course, you as an agent will have access to that information in command so that you can have more purposeful conversations around what they are looking for. So tune in for our next app video. It'll go live next week. Thanks for stopping by.